Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today, we are looking at pinkish grayish ink. This one from Sailor Yurameku Kyokkou. Thanks go out to pen friend Amy Alphabet for providing the sample for this review. Today's pen, we will be using the Pens and Pens Serendipity with Yovo broad nib. But first, we're going to share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that they can also come and hang out with us too. Don't forget to all the patrons out there that we will be having a Zoom class at 2 p.m. Pacific on patreon.com/Marilyn Darling Show. And I will send an email out to all of the patrons who are subscribed to the Patreon. So that way you don't miss it. If you're interested in learning calligraphy, come and check out patreon.com/Marilyn Darling Show today. Okay, now that I have everything shared out, let's take a look at this ink. Here is our ink of the day. Let me see if I can... There. It's kind of a... I don't know how to describe it. It's like a murky pink ink. I don't know. It's got like this pinkish hue, but it looks lighter than that, and I don't know how to describe this ink. It's kind of a weird one. Okay, here is our ink swatch. Whoa, that does not look like that at all. Something is weird. Hold on just one second. I want to see if I can fix this filter. Oh dear. Did that make it brighter? Oh, that just made my hand go all wonky. That's not the one. 0. Okay, well... Okay, that's just going to have to do for now. So, here is our ink of the day. I wish I could I'm going to try and show you what this looks like. Oh, it's not picking it up. It's like turning it gray. Oh, so frustrating. At any rate, it looks like that. It looks pink. And I don't know if you can tell it through the stream or not, but this is definitely a pinkish, grayish ink with some blue undertones and some like but that's not how it looks. I don't know how to anyway. Here is our ink of the day, our ink painting of the day. It has a really nice blue-gray coming out. You can kind of see the pink right here, and there's a little bit of blue in there. And then when we look at our toilet paper chromatography, you can see that there's some goldish going on, and some pink, and some blue. It's very interesting. Oh, that's just too bad. That sucks. I don't even know. At any rate, you're gonna have to take my we'll look at some comparisons at the end to see where this ink lies. Okay, let's take a look and see where our, let's do a Be Productive. Let's see, what did I do with it? Alright, today's Be Productive word is glamour. And saved. Today's Calligraphy Masters September Challenge is monochrome. So I don't know how I'm gonna make this monochrome, but maybe I can. There. Okay, today's word of the day is glamour. And there we have it. There is glamour. All right. Now that I'm done playing with colors for the day, there we go. Actually, it looks kind of monochromatic if we don't think about it too much. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Okay, this is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. There's a little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. You can kind of see that pink coming out. No feathering, normal amount of ghosting. Field Notes Journal. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Moleskin 70 GSM. Feather like a chicken, blend through the page. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. B7 Bulky 75 GSM. Zoom this in just a little so I don't have to come so close to the screen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Nemesine 80 GSM Dark Red. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Oxford Optic Paper. There's a tiny little bit of feathering, and it did bleed through the page. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Feather like a chicken. Barely any bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Feather like a chicken, blend through the page. Up and Up Wide Roll composition book from Target.com. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Feather like a chicken. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Apica 81.4 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. The Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. Feather like a chicken, blend through the page. Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Feathered, no bleeding, no ghosting. U-Style notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Sheffield home paper goods. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. CVS Caliber notebook paper. Another beautiful example of great paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Another example of excellent paper. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. 5-Star Mead notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Little bit of feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Aqua Bee cross-section pad. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. No real feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. You don't see hardly any feathering, little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And last but not least, original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. A little bit of feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel and see where this ink lies. I am not really sure where this ink lies. It's kind of a pink, it's kind of a purple, it's kind of a gray. I don't know. I'm gonna start in the pink department because that is what I think it looks like closest to. We're gonna see how this goes. Is that better? Okay, here we go. This is Sailor Yurameku Kyokkou next to Birmingham Ebenezer Danny Carmine Bougainvillea Goshikiyama. Okay, no. Okay, maybe this is leaning more purple than I thought. Black Swan, Cranberry, Claret, Psychedelic Ruby, Hippo, Robert, Vineyard Exile, Hope Pink, Lip Color, Rock Mono, Pink. Oh, here we go. This one's kind of in that department. Birmingham Cherry Blossom, but still way far off. Ah, here we go. Noodler's Cuprin is kind of close. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom is kind of close. I may have to go through the purples because this is way not what I thought it was going to be. Sailor Ackaby? No. Okay, so it's none of these. Cuprin is like the closest one, but even then, we're gonna look at the purples because I think that it might be closer to purple than pink. All right. Slight Snow. Oh, here we go. Pen BBS 270. Strawberry Milkshake is kind of there. Gosh, none of these are anywhere near this ink. This is kind of a weird flavor. Okay, here we go. Robert Oster Barossa Gilt. That one's kind of close. Diamond Harmony is kind of close. Gosh. Alright, here's the one I was thinking of. Diamond Damson. This one's kind of close. And Robert Oster Violet Dreams is kind of close. Argona Lilac is kind of close. And that's it. Wow, this is a very unique. Yes, purple. Hi, Wumble Bumblebee. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Wow. All right. That look like a bell? Great, thanks you. I'm doing very well. was trying to make the sign before I started because I didn't like my previous sign that I made. Okay. Just about to eat pre-Zoom pizza. Oh boy, that's my favorite type. Pre-Zoom pizza is my favorite type. Okay, well, what did you guys think of today's ink? Are you guys looking for a pink ink with some blue undertones-ish? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. And don't forget the Zoom at 2 p.m. Pacific. That's in 29 minutes. So, I'm going to email everybody, and hopefully we can have a nice time. So, take care until then. Okay, love you. Bye. Have a great day.